Hey everyone, my name is Riley and this video is a complete Kajabi tutorial for beginners. I will walk you through Kajabi step by step and show you how you can sell digital products like online courses, coaching programs, and membership communities. I will then show you how you can create a sales funnel so that you can actually sell the product that you made on Kajabi to your audience. And finally, I will be showing you the email marketing section inside of Kajabi where you can do all of your email marketing and set up an email marketing autoresponder to send all of your emails on autopilot. If we just go over to kajabi.com, they do offer a free trial on Kajabi. However, this is not the best free trial that you can get. So if I go to Kajabi right here and we go to pricing and I just select any of these plans right here, you can see that if we just go straight to the Kajabi website, they are only going to offer a 14-day free trial. However, I have partnered with Kajabi for this video, and if you use my affiliate link, I will leave it in the description of this video, you can get access to this extended 30-day free trial. So that link is going to take you over to this page. And from here, you can either enter in the email address that you would like to sign up with, or you can sign in with your Google account. Once you have signed in with your email address, it's then going to take you through to this area. So from here, enter your name, and then we can go down to the payment information. And once that is entered, we just click right here on Start Free Trial. Just like that, I am now inside of Kajabi and I have my Kajabi account. Now, the very first thing that we need to do inside of Kajabi is actually set up payment gateways. The reason that we do this is because if we don't have this set up and we start trying to create digital products and courses and mentorship programs, essentially as soon as we try to create anything to sell, if we go through and do this before we have connected a payment gateway, then it's not going to allow us to set the pricing and it's not going to let us continue from this area right here. So this is the very first thing that we have to do. So to do this, we want to go over to the sales area on the left-hand side and click on this drop-down menu and then click into payments. And on this screen, it's going to ask us to connect a payment provider. So we just click in to get started right here. And then we want to connect up to Kajabi Payments. So Kajabi Payments is going to allow you to accept Visa, MasterCard, Afterpay, Apple Pay, Google Pay, all of these other options. But we can go to Get Started right here to connect up to Kajabi Payments. And it's going to take us over to Stripe. Now, if you have never used Stripe before, Stripe is essentially the biggest online card processor. So you need to create a Stripe account. We just go through and follow these instructions right here. So you just enter in your information, you create a Stripe account. Once you have your Stripe account, we can then go through and connect this up to Kajabi Payments. So we just accept this. You can add your bank account that you would like to be paid into, and then we can click on Finish. So we now have Kajabi Payments set up right here. And if we go back over to the sales payments area, it's now going to show up like this. So we can see the total amount of money that we have made with Kajabi. We can see the amount of transactions, how many people are subscribed, multi-payments, recent transactions, everything like this. Now, once we have the payment gateway connected and we can now receive and accept payments inside of Kajabi, the next thing that we are going to do from here is actually go through and set up and create the products that we are going to sell. So to do this, we just click into the products area right here. And these are all of the products that we can set up and sell. So we can sell courses, we can sell coaching programs, we can create a membership community, we can create a podcast and kind of put this behind a paywall so people can pay to get access to your podcast. And then we have a newsletter that you can sell. So you can select whichever type of product that you would like to sell, and we can even set up multiple products. For example, you might want to sell a course and a coaching program. Well, we can set both of those up. But just select the first product that you would like to sell. And then on this screen, we can click on Get Started. From here, Kajabi makes it very easy to set up your product. So all we have to do is go through and fill in the course details. This entire section is essentially going to be the same no matter what type of product you are creating. As an example, if I go into coaching, we click on Get Started. And once again, we just fill out this information right here. The same thing as an example for a community. We go through and we just fill this out. But if I just go back into creating a course in this example, we can create a title for this course. I'm going to call this Instagram Growth Mastery. And then we can go down and create a description. We then have this option to use this info to generate course content and additional resources. So we can leave this on, or alternatively, if you already have your course planned out and you know all of the lessons and everything that you will be teaching, we can just turn this off. Once you have gone through that first page, we can then customize the appearance of how this is going to look inside of the program. So we can set a primary color and an accent color. And the primary is going to apply to buttons and links. So I could set this to like a blue color right here. And then for the accent color, we can set this to black, and this is going to change the header. We can also add a thumbnail image, and I would always recommend adding this as it just makes your course look more professional. It won't show on this screen, but it will show on other screens. So we just go choose thumbnail, and then we can upload a file. And then just to show you how this looks, I will drop this in. It's not really relevant to the course, but I'll just drop this in right here. And as you can see, that thumbnail is uploaded. We can then go through and price the offer. So of course, we want to make this paid, and then we can go through and choose a price. So I'm going to set the currency to USD. And then I'm going to charge 1,997. And alternatively, this is pretty cool. So it's not going to be as effective for a course because we don't really want that. But if you are selling like a newsletter or something like this, you can turn on let customers pay what they want. And we could set a minimum to like $10. And the minimum that they can pay is $10, but they can essentially pay whatever they want. But I'm just going to go back and set this to 1,997. And then we just go through and select the payment type. So we select Kajabi payments. And then down here, we can connect up Apple and Google Pay. And then by default, all credit and debit cards are accepted. From here, we just click on save and finish. And we now have this offer created. So we can go through and choose a few more settings in here. Like we can add a description that's going to show up. We can add an internal title. We can go down and add more products to this offer if you like. So as an offer, we could maybe create a bundle. So we would just go back and we would create a new offer. And we would just call this bundle. And then what you can do is select a product and we can add multiple products. So maybe I could add like 3 Instagram courses into here and I could sell this as an Instagram course bundle. And once we have set up those front end settings, we can now go through and set up the back end. With coaching, we can go to the package outline and we can go to session 1, for example. We can click in and edit this. And then we can title the session. We can add a session description, add resources, links, files, anything like that. In courses, we would just go into here with this blank module right here and edit this. And we can say that this is lesson 1, save module, add that in right there. We can say that this is like welcome to the course. We can also add a description and an image if you want to, and we can save that there. We can then go to lesson 1 right here, and I'll just go in and edit. And we can say lesson 1, the basics, just like that. If we want to add media, we could add a video right here, and then we just upload the video and drop that in right there. Then we can go down and add text if we want to, choose if comments are going to be visible, add a lesson thumbnail, and we can set all of that up on the back end. So that is how we can set up and how we can create products. Another thing that you might want to do is you might want to set up a coupon code for your product. So we can click in and then choose get started with this coupon, and we can go through and make a coupon for this. We have 2 different options to do this. We have a single coupon and we have bulk codes. Now the difference between these is a single coupon is something that you would share on YouTube. So let's say we wanted to create a 10% discount and the discount code is going to be 10 off like this. Then that is going to be a single coupon and lots of different people can use this. Whereas bulk codes are codes that you can send out to like unique people. So this is for maybe you are setting up email marketing and you want to set up a unique discount code for every single person. And this individual code can't be used twice. That's bulk codes. But we will just go for coupon and then we can select a coupon code. So I will go for like 10 off. We can then choose the discount type if this is a percent or an amount. So I'm going to go for 10% off. We can then choose the duration, so how many months this coupon will last once applied to your customer. So we can choose once, repeating, or forever. I'm just going to set this to once, and then we can choose the expiration date, but I'm going to leave this blank. We can then click on continue, and then click on done. So that's how we can set up coupons. The next thing that we can do on Kajabi is set up a website or sales funnel to actually sell this course. So when we set up a website or sales funnel, this is where we can send people from your main marketing channel. So let's say I have a YouTube channel like this, and I want to sell my course through it. I want to be able to send people to either a website or a landing page so that they can see what the course is, they can see what the course is about, they can see the value they are going to get, and they can decide if they want to buy it. And the way that we do this, the most effective way, is going to be by creating a funnel. So we go to website pages right here, and you can create different things, like you can create an entire website. I definitely don't recommend that to start out with, because funnels are the most effective way to sell anything online. So we can go to funnels, and then we can create a funnel right here. So we just go to new funnel, and we can now select what type of funnel we are going to create. So we could offer a freebie if you just want to collect emails and give something out for free. We have a waiting list, we have a sales page, and these are all of the different types of funnels that we can create. Now, in this example, I want to create a sales page for my Instagram mastery course. So we click through into get started, and I'm just going to call this Instagram mastery funnel. And then we can select the offer that we would like to sell, and then click on create funnel. It's then going to go through and use AI to create this funnel for us. And just like that, this is now created. So the funnel by default is going to consist of an opt-in page, an email sequence, a sales page, and an offer checkout. However, these are not optimized right now. We definitely need to go in and edit these. So to edit this, we just click in to the first funnel step right here. And then we can go through and use a drag and drop editor. So the fact that this is drag and drop actually makes this very easy to use. It's just going to take some getting used to if you've never used a drag and drop editor before. Essentially, the way that we use this website is made up of different sections. So we have this block right here is a section. You can see this outlined. And this block is a different section. Now, inside of these sections, so this is an element, this is an element, this is an element, and the website is made up of elements inside of blocks. So to go through and edit this, we can just click into these blocks right here, and then edit all of the elements on this right-hand side. So right here, it says opt-in message, and it gives us an example. I'm actually going to change this out and say the best Instagram training on the internet, just like that. Then we can go through, and if we want to edit this next bit of text, we can. And then we have a few options at the top if we want to bold the text, italicize the text, underline the text, anything like this. We can then scroll up and edit this section right here. So the submit form, the name, and the email. And this is fine as it is, like collecting a name and an email, that's fine. But if we want to create a new form right here, we can go edit your forms, and then we can go in and create a new form. So we could go to like new form, for example, and I'll just call this test and save. And then we can go through and we can choose what we want to collect on this form. So we can choose a double opt-in form or a single opt-in form. And a double opt-in form essentially means that your contacts need to go to their email and they need to confirm their subscription. I prefer to go single, especially when collecting emails online. That's just a personal preference. And then we can go down and choose the form fields. So we have name, we have email, we can go in, and if I want to collect a phone number, for example, I just type that in, and that is now added. And then once that is created, we can go up and save. So we now have that form in right there, and that means I can now go back, and if I just refresh this right here, it's going to delete all of the other progress, but that doesn't matter, because I just want to show you that if I now click in, and I go back up to the top, we can go down and choose test, and that form is going to load in right here. So that's how you can edit the individual elements. We just click in, and then we can type what we want to type, and it's going to add them there. Alternatively, we can add new sections if you want to add them to the website. So as an example, let's say I wanted to add in an image. I can scroll down and add an image right here. I just click on add, and that image section is now going to be added in. So once again, I just click into this. I can make all of the changes that I need to on this right-hand side, and that is how we can set up these pages. So we just click on save right here. Then we can go to this next step. This is an email sequence. I'll get more into this later on. But then we would just go to the sales page. Once again, edit this and make this look nice. We can click on edit, upload a video right here. Then we do the checkout. So we add a title, a description into here, everything that we want to add. change all of these settings. And that's how you can create your funnel right there. Then the final thing that I want to talk about is, of course, going to be email campaigns. So we go into marketing and then email campaigns. And this is where we can set up the emails that you want to send out inside of Kajabi. So to create a new email campaign, we go to new email campaign up here. And then we can choose if this is an email broadcast, so a one-off email, or if this is an email sequence, like an automated email sequence. So we can select that, and I'll just call this test and go continue. And then from here, we can choose a template for this first email. So you might want to go with a simple text email, or you might want to go with one of these more designed ones. So we can click into one of these, click on get started. And then in here, we can choose the day that we want this to be sent out on. So for my first email, this is day 1. I can select the time, choose a title for this email, the email subject, and the preview text. And then we can go down and edit the content. Once again, this is a drag and drop editor. So anything on this left-hand side that we want to change, we can change. If I click into this entire thing is an image. So this actually isn't text that I can edit because this is an image. But you can upload a graphic right here. If we want to go down, we can edit this text. We go down, edit these images. If we want to add in new sections, we can add a new section right here and create the email right there. Then we would just click on save and save this email and back out. So that is my day 1 email. We just saved that right there and that is now saved. Then I can go back to my email campaigns, go back to test right here. So this is the email that I just created. And then we add a new email to this. So we can then choose this once again. We can choose a different template. We go in and automatically this is set to day 2. So I send the first email out on day 1 and then this email on day 2. Then once again, I go through, edit the content of this email, and I can set that all up right there. With all of that being said, you now know how to create products inside of Kajabi, set up your entire sales funnel, and also set up your email marketing so that you can send out emails on autopilot. So that is my Kajabi tutorial. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.